Hello students, welcome back to the class. Today we are going to study chapter number 19, punctuation and capital letters. So students, are you ready? Good. So let's start. See this picture and make the sentence meaningful. Ramesh and Priya are in the park. They come here daily in the evening. Some people come to walk and some come here to take exercise sometimes. Ramesh's grandfather also come with him. He sits on the bench and reads newspaper. Now, let us start with part A, punctuation mark. We use punctuation mark to create sense, clarity and stress in sentences. These are used to structure and organize our writing. Main marks of punctuation. The main marks of punctuations are full stop, comma, mark of interrogation, mark of exclamation, semicolon, colon, apostrophe, quotation marks or inverted commas. Now, first of all, let's understand full stop. We use a full stop to close a statement or a command. Example, Paris is the capital of France. It is a statement. Bring a glass of water is a command. Now, after initials or abbreviations, here are some examples. Mr. I.K. Gujral, Mr. Inder Kumar Gujral, USA, United States of America. To indicate a decimal fraction, examples are 62.21, 5.291. In modern English, full stops are often omitted in abbreviations. Students, do you know MLA and MLA are both acceptable? Full stops can be omitted in Mr., Mrs., etc. Now next is comma. The comma represents the shortest pause. It is used to separate a series of words. Example, the manager is honest, sincere and efficient. The Indian delegation visited Russia, Germany, Iran, France and Brazil. To mark off a noun or phrase in a position. Example, Milton, the great English poet, was blind. Indira Gandhi, the first woman Prime Minister of India, was the daughter of Jawaharlal Nehru. Next is to mark off words used in addressing people. Examples are, how are you, Rohan? Deepa, shall we play together? Next is to separate the words yes or no from the rest of the sentence. Examples, yes, I will definitely invite you. No, I cannot wait for you. Next is in a letter after the salutation and after the complimentary close. Examples are, Dear Rahul, yours faithfully. Next is to separate the parts of a date from one another or any words following the date. Examples, January 15, 2021. On January 15, 2021, we bought this building. Next is to separate a question tag from a statement. Examples are, he is honest, isn't he? They are not happy, aren't they? Next is to separate a reported speech from the rest of the sentence. Example, Raj said, I can't wait for you. So students, do you understand the use of commas? Good. Now next, let's do some questions. Put comma where necessary. First, Madhu loves ice cream, chocolates, cake and books. So in this way, put the commas in the rest of the sentences by your own. Now next is mark of interrogation. A mark of interrogation is used at the end of interrogative sentence. Here are some examples. How old are you? Do you know her? Now next is mark of exclamation. A mark of exclamation is used at the end of an exclamatory sentence. Examples are, how beautiful the picture is. What an amazing shot this is. So students, now put full stop, mark of interrogation or mark of exclamation where necessary. First is, Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus is the Director General of the World Health Organization. So in this sentence, here you can see it is a statement. So you can put full stop at the end of this sentence. So in this way, do the rest by yourself. Now next is semicolon. The semicolon represents a pause greater than the one indicated by the commas. Here it is used to separate the independent clauses not connected by a conjunction. It is used to separate the independent clause not connected by a conjunction. Examples are, Rahul is gentle and hardworking. Anjana is rude and careless. Before such expressions are as however, then, moreover, nevertheless, hence, thus, for instance, consequently, that is, therefore, if they come between independent clauses not connected by conjunction. Examples: I think I have stayed too long, therefore I am leaving in the morning. The engineers claimed that the bridge was safe. However, they were still not prepared to risk crossing. Next is to separate clauses, particularly if the clauses have internal commas. Example: our class is going on an excursion, semicolon, Rahul carries the suitcase, semicolon, Megha carries the food, semicolon, Raghav carries the camera, and Ashu, comma, the rest of the things. So now next is colon. The colon represents even a greater pause than the semicolon. The colon is used to introduce a list of things. Here is example. Mother bought a lot of fruits from the market, colon, apples, mangoes, oranges and bananas. Next is after a statement which introduces examples. Here is a sentence. India has 4 metropolitan cities, colon, Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai and Chennai. Now next is apostrophe. Students, apostrophe is used to show belongingness or possession. Examples: this is my uncle's car. That is Raj's book. With expression of time, money and space. Examples: 4 weeks vacation, $1's worth, a ball's throw. Next is to make short forms. Example: don't speak a word, I can't do that. Next is to form the plurals of letters, figures, etc. Examples are 3 4s, 2 MPs, 5 A's. Now students, our next topic is quotation marks or inverted commas. The quotation marks are used to set off the actual words of a speaker. Example: Priya said, in inverted commas, walking is a good exercise. He said to me, comma, in inverted commas, please bring me a cup of tea. So students, do you understand? Good. Now students, insert the semicolon, the colon wherever it is necessary. First, the most famous books of Charles Dickens are colon, David Copperfield, A Tale of Two Cities, Oliver Twist and Great Expectations. So in this way, do the rest by yourself. Now, moving on to the next question, rewrite the sentences using apostrophes where necessary. Let's see. She did not hear the children cry. So here, she did not hear the children, apostrophe s, cries. So in this way, do the rest sentences by yourself. Now students, another question, put quotation marks wherever necessary in the following sentences. First, Vikas said, in inverted commas, I cannot call you, full stop. So in this way, put the quotation mark in the rest of the sentences. So students, I hope you understand the punctuation marks. Our next topic of this chapter is capital letters. Capital letters are used with proper nouns to capitalize the names of person. Example, Mahatma Gandhi, Mary Kom. To capitalize the names of the days, of the weeks, of the months. Example, Sunday, March. To capitalize the names of religious books like Ramayana, the Quran, etc. To capitalize the name of countries and nationalities like India, Indian, Greeks. Next is to capitalize the name of race and languages like Portuguese, Bengali. Next is to capitalize the name of schools and colleges, Modern Public School, Banaras Hindu University. Next is to capitalize the names of buildings like Victoria Memorial, Hawa Mahal. Next is to capitalize the names of trains and ships, Rajdhani Express, the Titanic. To capitalize the names of special days or events, Independence Day, Quit India Movement. Then to capitalize the first word of every sentence, like we should respect our teachers. Next is to capitalize the first word of each line of a poem, like Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Now next is to capitalize the first word of a direct quotation, like he said, they all are my friends. Then to capitalize the official names of government departments and of high-ranking officials, the Home Ministry, the President. Next is to capitalize the pronoun I and all the words used for God. I felt is as if I had fainted, the blessings of God. So students, do you understand the capital letters? Good. Now, rewrite the sentences using the capital letters wherever necessary. First, Manoj Mukund Naravne is the Chief of the Army Staff. So here you will write it like capital M Manoj, capital M Mukund, capital N Naramni is the chief with capital C of the army staff. So in this way, do the rest sentences by yourself, and here we complete this chapter. Bye bye kids, take care.